Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I finally got around to making this video. I get asked all the time about how I wax my face, what I use, etc, etc. So we'll address that in this video today. But first, let me address this huge myth that basically everyone seems to think that waxing ends up making your hair grow more. That is absurd. That is a huge myth, and I'll tell you why that's a myth. First of all, the people who tell you that is mostly your mothers, because they don't want you to get your face waxed and they don't want you to touch your skin at a very early age, which you shouldn't unless you're facing some really serious hormonal issues, if you have a lot of hair growth, and if you want to control that, and if it would help you feel more comfortable and confident, then go for it, do it. But usually your mother is right, because when you wax your face, your skin looks way more smoother and that gives off a very mature look. I'll insert a clip here of what my face looks like before I waxed it, and you guys can see that it's like, it's not that much hair, and this is after 2 months of hair growth. I haven't waxed my face in 2 months. So you guys would think that, like, if it did increase my hair growth, it would be far more than this, right? And before I started waxing, this used to be, my sideburns actually used to be very fuzzy, and I used to bleach my face, which is actually not healthy at all. If you absolutely must do something as a beautician, as a beauty therapist, I would recommend that you go for waxing instead of going for bleaching, because bleaching actually ends up damaging your skin a lot. It doesn't make you look fairer, it just makes your hair look lighter, so everything looks a bit more smoother, and this is what waxing does as well, but more efficiently. So when I used to have like a lot of hair and I used to bleach it, it used to look very fuzzy and not attractive at all in the sunlight. So eventually I got to waxing and it changed my life. But you know what the myth is? It's basically surrounded by people who start waxing and then they suddenly have, like, smooth, flawless, even skin, and then when the hair grows back, they aren't used to having hair on their face anymore. It's like once you see it, you can't unsee it. So a few facts about this is that when you are waxing, you are in fact ripping hair out from the root. It's not scientifically possible that the root comes out more healthy later on. It will be replaced by a new follicle, by a new hair follicle, and that hair follicle will either be the same or a more sensitive, light strength. It will not in any circumstance come out healthier. That is just not possible. Even if you have hormonal issues, that will never happen. In my case, it was lighter. In my sister's case, it was lighter. Some people prefer threading their hair, which is basically the same process. It removes your hair from your root, but it takes too long. It's very painful, and people go towards threading because they think that waxing and loosens your skin up, especially when you get your brows done through waxing. People think that this area of your skin gets loose if you wax, which I don't see how that's possible, because if you're getting it threaded, you're just holding your eye like this tightly for so long until the lady is done with your brows, the lady is done threading your brows. I don't know how people think that that will not loosen their skin up and waxing will. So in my personal and professional opinion, I would advise you to always go for waxing. It is better. It will not increase your hair growth. There are different types of waxes, right? There's Lipo Soluble waxes, there is sugar wax, there is bean wax, and I have this bean wax here with me. I hate it. I don't think they're original. I don't think the ones that they sell online are original. I don't think the ones that they are selling in stores are original, because I got this wax from a store and it was a very reliable store. This wax, when you warm it up, it does not stay thick. It does not have a very good consistency to be a hard wax. You will have to layer it on again and again. If you want it to remain thick, you can't heat it up like too much, but when it's thick it won't grab onto your hair, and when it's hot it will be so hot that it will actually burn your skin. If I actually end up finding something that is good, a bean wax that is good in Pakistan, I will let you know. Now coming to my favorite wax, I like exceptionally good results, which include wax that doesn't hurt, that gives more better results, as in that it prolongs the time before your hair comes back, and that it gets even the smallest hair out. So those two types of wax that have worked for me is Lipo Soluble wax and the RICA's no strip wax. Both of these type of wax is from RICA. They're a very good company. This is not sponsored, by the way, this is just my personal opinion. And the Lipo Soluble wax is basically what salons call fruit wax. I think they just do it so you don't end up going and buying it for yourself. Previously, this wax was not available in stores. You actually had to be a licensed beautician to get it, or you could only get it from beautician stores or beautician supplies. But now the Lipo Soluble wax is easily available in any store. But here's the thing about the Lipo Soluble wax. It is not safe to use on your face. So if you are a beginner and if you are watching this video to find a wax that you can use at home and it is safe for you, this is not the wax. I will be telling you what the wax is, just be a little patient. But I have used this wax for face waxing, and since I am a professional, I have a lot of experience with it. I have a lot of experience with waxing as well. I know how to manage it, right? Because before this, a good hard wax was not available, and the hard waxes that were available in market, they just did not give good results. Here's a bit of a comparison between the Lipo Soluble wax and the RICA no strip wax. Like I said before, the Lipo Soluble wax is not safe for your face or for bikini waxing, but the RICA no strip wax is excellent for face waxing and bikini waxing. It's perfectly safe, and if you're a beginner, you should definitely go and buy it. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find this in stores or in any beauty supply markets as well. You will have to buy it online. I got it from some online store, and I'll leave the link down below. One more thing is that the Lipo Soluble wax is it doesn't come off your skin. If you have waxed and there are a bit of few pieces left on your skin, it won't remove with water. It's not water soluble, it's lipo soluble, and lipo soluble means that it will only dissolve with oil. So that is a very interesting fact. But the thing is that if you have any moisture on your skin, this wax will slip right off. So if you want to go ahead and use this wax for any type of waxing, even if your arms, if you have a moisturizer on, just go and wash that area of your body and it will work like a charm. But the RICA no strip wax is very easy to apply. It hardens up, so you can just flake it off, and although it won't be affected by moisture, but you still need to have, having a bare clean palette will obviously improve your results. So it's better if you have washed your face as well if you're using the no strip wax. Another difference between the Lipo Soluble and the no strip wax is that the Lipo Soluble wax requires strips, whereas the RICA wax is it doesn't require strips. You just need to heat it up and it's good to go. Another huge difference between the two is that the Lipo Soluble wax feels moisturizing in the start. Once you rip that strip off, you will feel like your skin is super moisturized and soft. That is just a facade. Your hair is removed from an area, your skin obviously will be a little tender, a little softer, it will be smoother because the hair is removed, right? So that is actually not the case. Lipo Soluble wax actually tends to dry your face out because it's removing a dead layer of your face. But I haven't noticed that to happen with the no strip wax, and that is a huge huge pro in winters, because obviously in winters if you're waxing, if you already have a dry face and then you're waxing with Lipo Soluble, your face will get more dry and it just sounds like a huge disaster. So the no strip wax, you won't have the additional dryness after waxing your face. And one more huge pro is that the no strip wax smells heavenly. I love the smell, it's so soothing. It's just a very good experience. So coming to the benefits, so one of the benefits of both of them is that they both remove hair from the root. Even if it's the tiniest of hair, it will remove it, and it will remove it from the root. Even if it is in areas like this, it will remove it easily, no issue at all. But the pro benefit of the no strip wax is that it doesn't hurt. I don't know what it is, I still don't believe it, because it doesn't make sense. You're ripping hair out. It should hurt, but it doesn't. I don't know why that is, but it is the case with this wax. Maybe someone else has a different experience, but my mother, me, my sister, all three of us have the same experience. The no strip wax is amazing for doing your brows as well. It is so gentle. I did not worry at all doing my own brows. I was so confident, and I did not, because once or twice it has happened even by myself that when I was doing my brows with the Lipo Soluble wax, I ended up actually having a few skin tears here and there, and it just happens sometimes. You don't have that much control over your eye when you're waxing yourself. There are not many people in Pakistan who know how to wax brows. In fact, I haven't found anyone at all who knows how to do it. So if anyone knows someone, please let me know. And obviously the most amazing pro of waxing your face is, especially with this wax, is that it will leave your face flawless. Your makeup will go on smoother, it'll look more smoother, because obviously you'll have a bare canvas. Even if you don't wear makeup, this can actually change your whole look, because you will look cleaner, you will look fairer, you will look more fresh. It just ends up being such a huge and clean change that you will love it. At least I love it a lot. So let's get to the process. Make sure there isn't any extra moisture. We want to make things easier for us. We left the wax in the wax heater for a while now. When it's runny, or you press on one side of the hard wax and the runny side comes up from the lifted end, you can start using. Apply it with anything you're comfortable with. I use ice cream sticks, and you can get them easily from any wholesale place where they sell paper plates as well. If you want to apply with your fingers, it can get hot with time, so it's better to apply a thin layer on your finger first to have a protective layer between your skin and the hot wax, and then dip it in wax to use your finger for wax application. After you're done, just close those pores with a mild toner, and yeah, that's it. So will you guys be waxing your face at home? Do let me know your experiences, and do let me know if you tried this specific brand of wax out and if you like it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll get back to you. I'll have all my social media handles in the description box, so make sure to check those out as well. And if you're in Rawalpindi, Islamabad, you guys do know that I do take appointments. So if you want to get your face waxed or any basically thing related to salon services, you can hit me up on my social media handles and we can make it happen. And if you're brave enough to get your brows done with waxing, trust me, take the leap of faith. It is 110 times better and it hurts way less as well. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching. Allah Hafiz.